Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I'm going to show you a fun little backpack. It's made the same way than all-in-one sheet bag or box in a bag it's called. So let's get started. This one was made by Kim Bennett. It was a swap we got, and she used the Lucky Line Made. I'm going to look at the back. Is that cute? I'm going to use the Midnight Muse because right now we got the ribbon, the in-color ribbon on sale. If you spend $40 before tax and shipping, you get an in-color spool of ribbon for free. You can see all the information at FrenchieStamps.com or place your order directly. So let's get started. We're going to need a piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 11. So it's a full piece of cardstock. I'm using the wax paper because it makes it slide easier. We're going to start at 1/2 inch. This one, it's the 11 on top. So score at 1/2 inch, 3 3/4, 5 3/4, and 9. Make sure I get that right. Yes, and 9. Flip your paper around so you get the 8.5 on top, and you're going to score at 1.5, 6.5, and 6 3/4. Now let's remove this. For the little pocket in the front of the bag, you're going to need a quarter sheet. A quarter sheet, it's 4 1/4 by 5.5. Here, I pre-score to speed it up. You're going to score when it's the 5.5 there. You're going to score at 2, 2 1/4, 4 1/4, 4.5. Flip it, you get the 4 1/4 there. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, 3/4, 3.5, and 3 3/4. This is going to be our pocket. If you wonder about the dimension and the measurement, it's all going to be on my blog. Okay, let's go back with our big piece of cardstock. This one, the small tab there, what you score at 1/2 inch, we just want the center. We're going to go diagonal here to your last score there and over here, and we're going to cut this completely off. So let's cut this completely off, and over here let's cut this too. So I can have a little bit more. Okay, so this is going to be our flap. Now, to know what's the top and the bottom is just 1 score. The top, it's 2 score. So the top, we just need the first flap here. We're going to cut this all the way down to the 2nd score. Then I'm going to take my cutting board, put where it cut right in the center there where it cut. I'm going to put my 2nd score. I'm going to put my score right where I did my flap and cut this off. You can always use your scissors, but me and scissors are not the straightest. So now what we want to do, in the bottom where you get your score, you want to cut all your score that go down all the way to your score line here. And the bottom, again, it's the place that you just get 1 score on the long way. That's your bottom. Okay, now let's reinforce all of our score. Oops, it could be easier this way. Let's reinforce this all good. And it's very important when you do box or anything with score that you reinforce. Now we're going to reinforce this. And don't forget the two little one on the top there. Now, this is our front flap. I see I went sideways here a bit. We're going to use the scallop punch, the edge, and we're going to do our scallop there. And while you get the scallop, we're going to come back for the pocket. Let's remove this. Now what you can do is take any wheel of your choice to make a pattern on it. So me, it's a la, I cannot even say it, a la, I'm not even sure, I had the name here. I'm going to put it on the website there, and I'm going to wheel. And don't forget your tab there. And you see the way I hold my wheel? That it's to guide. My finger there, it guides my wheel so it don't go up, down, up, down. And I don't have a cartridge in it, so that's why I have to go get the ink on the ink pad. And while I get that out, I might as well do my front of my, excuse me, of my pocket. And it's just this tab that's going to show. So here we go. So we can put this away. Now, for our ribbon, we're going to punch. I'm using the small old punch. I'm going to go all the way down, right in the center between the two score line on top. And then I'm going to go right above the second score. I'm going to punch it there too. And in the bottom, you're going to do two right in the corner about. A little bit more inside the corner so you get a place to grab. Voila. Now we're ready to assemble this, but before we're going to assemble this, we're going to put a piece of baker's twine. I had a piece right here. Do a double knot in the bottom so it's going to be more secure. Take your poker here, and we're going to poke in the front. This is going to be here. So this here, you want about, let's measure to make sure. I'm going to say it's about 1.5. Yes, 1.5 in the center here. So I'm going to go about 1.5. Right here, do my hole, and here in the center of this I'm going to do another hole to put your bread. So 1, 2, 3, it's about right here. Now I pre-punch with the boho punch in the black. I'm using the glimmer brad because we don't have the in color brad in that. It's just a little rosette, and I didn't like it for the backpack, so I'm going to put that there. Take your baker's twine. This, many people remind me of this. I can never find them. I lose them all over my desk. This is floss for your teeth. You can, for people with brace, you're going to find that in the dental department. What you're going to do is pass it. I like to go from the back because we get the one with the, you want to keep the one with the knot in the back. So what I'm going to do, you pass this in, and then all the one with your knot, and just go through. Look how easy that is. And I went way plenty long because it frustrates me when I don't have long enough. Now take your ribbon about 20 inch and go in the first two holes you put there. Put that in. And put that on the top too. Okay, while you get on the top, just make sure that it's about equally. then pull it a bit here for your little loop that where you would hang up your backpack. Turn this around and do a knot, so then it won't come down. So I'm just going to do a double knot, and when you tie your double knot, make sure on the top it stays secure. You're going to pull there. I got plenty there. Okay, I can tie that good. Voila. Now you're going to come back, take this, pass it back in the hole there, and then again here. And then you're going to come where you put your 2 holes in the bottom. Mine are not equally, but you know what? It won't even show. Put that there. And here. Okay, now take your ribbon and do a knot in the bottom so it won't come out. And you know what? I said 20 inch. Maybe you want to go 21 or 22, so you're going to have more room to do your knot, because it's kind of tight here to do my knot. Come here. Here we go. Do your knot, then you can pull it out. And that is plenty long after. It's just for your knot, maybe you want a little bit longer. Except that it's plenty long. It's just that it's kind of tight to do your knot. Here we go. Now I'm going to pull that. Make sure you twist it, that it's not all twisted. So then you get, this is your backpack for your arms there. Now what you're going to do, you're going to use this red sticky strip that I know I got right around here. And we're going to put that on our flap, on the front of the flap. It's where it's stamped there. Let's put this here. Okay. And then we can put some on a big flap here. Can put that right there. Okay, now the easiest thing is put this flat there, push this good, take the red sticky strip off. It's easier when you assemble your stuff flat than try to have it up. Bring this right straight there, so then you know it matches. It go right down. Now take this, put your 2 little flaps down, then take this one here, peel this up, maybe this side gonna be easier, and really I would put another strip right there, but because I'm busy, I'm just going to use some snail and put a thing of snail right there, just because I want to have enough time to finish the pocket. Push it there, and then the easiest thing, take your bone folder and push it in the bottom. Now take the 2 sides here, those 2 sides, squeeze this, and just squeeze. Then close it, take your twine, and go around. Your backpack, it's done. Now you can trim your ribbon. And I would keep a piece down. For your pocket, what you're going to do, you get the small flap. So you're going to cut all the way to your big, the second one from the big one here, the second score. You're going to cut all the way there, then come here and cut your 2 little flaps. And then again here. So you just get 2 little flaps. Then over here, now we can reinforce everything. And this, it's way off. It won't close good. Here we go. Now, over here, we're going to do the scallop punch. Here we go. Again, you're going to do a hole to put your brads in the center. So 1, 2. Whoops, I'm way off here. Okay, 1, 2. Here we go. We're going to put our brads. Open that. Reinforce this. And then in the front, you're going to do the same thing with your baker's twine. What you're going to do, bring that here. Oh, here I could have the more of the wheel. You can poke it all the way through on both layers because the back won't show. When you're done with this, just put some red sticky strip right here. And then make sure your little flap are closed down. Take your red sticky strip and voila, you get your little pocket. Now you're going to put strip in the back. I think I had it the other way, no? You're going to put little sticky strip in the back and glue it right there, and you get your lovely little backpack. How cool is that with the ribbon in the back? This is it, my friend. Hope you learned something new. Till next time, happy stamping.